what I find really crazy about all of this is he has to be like, unless this is one of them prisons where the niggas get the phones and shit, cause I still don't know how they doing that. But he got to be up against the wall talking about something. Yeah, you got you got some shit. That head game, oh my god, type shit. And the nigga behind him talking about, yo, hurry up, like, yo. I'm talking to my girl. Yeah, nah, that shit crazy though. Haha, you gonna let me put you in it?
Ain't going out tonight. I'm just gonna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room.
All right, now, as y'all know, or maybe you're new here, you don't know, but you should know that I upload every day. So I have to stream every day. Well, that's actually not true. Honestly, I could not stream for a couple days and I still have videos backed up to react to. But I wanted to stream tonight because I wanted to get some clips out because the clips do very well and a lot of new people find the channel through clips. So yeah, if I was looking for videos to react to, I usually just save them all to my watch later and build them up. But this one stood out the most. It's like when I seen this, my eyes lit up and I was like, oh my god, it's the holy grail of reaction vids. Today we're watching a female cop gets caught seducing inmates. How down bad can you be? This is crazy. We're gonna get straight into it.
O'Banion, a prison officer being accused of sleeping with an inmate.
You felt me, I was like,
I ain't even gonna say down bad for real, cause I mean, this what y'all like, right? Y'all talk about y'all hood niggas or what have you. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all really like fucking with an inmate, you know? He got that hard body attitude, you feel me? He got that he don't take shit attitude. I'm Chad.
soaking through my clothes.
After hearing rumors
What?
sleeping with an inmate.
You felt me, I was like soaking through my clothes.
After hearing rumors
Freaky ass nigga, bro.
from other officers that had seen her and Jason Parker together, an investigation was opened up. Charlene thinks she flew under the radar and got away, but what she doesn't know is that the detectives have all the evidence they need.
Yikes.
And they're about to expose and embarrass her in the most brutal way possible.
You got a lot of that head game. Oh my god.
Right from
That
the
game
start,
is
Charlene
crazy.
plays innocent and pretends she doesn't know anything about the allegations.
We're notified of a possible improper relationship between you and Jacob Parker. So we're here for that, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you about it and get your side of that story.
I don't know anything about it. I mean,
Okay. Have you
Chad, now the video says caught seducing, right? But I wonder what it was. Like, I really want to know what made her fuck with a nigga who's getting locked up. It's like, damn, bro, you could have had anybody else. A nigga with a job, a stable career, some money, morals. You could have had any nigga in the world and you chose a convict, a prisoner. That's insane to me, bro. But you know, love comes in all shapes and sizes or something like that.
talked to him on any jail phone calls or anything like that?
no.
None at all.
Charlene is sure that this will work, but the detectives have much more evidence than they're letting on.
And where would you think that this allegation would come from if there's nothing to it?
Well, I had a
Rumors?
feeling this was coming. So there was an inmate named Coker, Justin Coker.
Okay.
He got out of here for I don't know what period of time, and he tried to contact me on Facebook. He
Ooh.
sent me a message, and I blocked him on Facebook. And I guess one time Parker was going back to.
Before we go, I'm so sorry. I love to pause the video, y'all know that. But one thing that's so devious about women is that she probably really did, like, all of this probably really did happen, you know? Women like to lie but tell the truth at the same time. So they'll leave out certain things, like he probably really did hit her up on Facebook and she was like, "Oh, bet," and blocked him on Facebook, right? Then hit him up on Instagram or some shit, some untraceable. She probably hit him up on WhatsApp, right? And then they started talking and chatting and yada yada, and then they linked up. But she's gonna go back off this lie because she knew she gave herself some like some an alibi. You feel me? Which is the Facebook. So if they go back and then they check her Facebook, they really gonna see that she blocked him and all type of shit. And this is why you just can't trust him, bro. You really can't. It's a cold world out here, man.
Be quiet to use the bathroom, and he was talking like at the window with me.
Mhm.
And I guess Coker like didn't like that, which I had no contact with him or anything. And Parker had told me that he had gone up to him and was like, don't talk to her or something crazy like that.
So I'm just not trying to be rude here. I'm just.
Yeah.
Why would you expect this conversation to come up from that? Like now, if that happened a few months ago.
Charlene claims that the only time she's had contact with Jason was a single time outside the jail bathroom, and it was a jealous inmate that started the rumor. But the detective is about to share some evidence that instantly proves that Charlene is hiding something.
I don't know exactly how it started, like who it started from, but I was told that it was brought to somebody's attention, and then we looked at jail calls, and there's jail calls between you and Parker. All that stuff's recorded. So I don't think you're being completely truthful. Well, I kind of know that you're not. And I'm not trying to be rude when I say that.
Yeah, no.
I'm just kind of trying to lay it out on the table for you. So can you kind of tell me what's going on?
Yeah, you're fucked. Pack it up. He caught you in a lie and everything, bro. Get a suitcase. I don't know where you're gonna go, but you gotta get out of here. Pack it up, buddy. You're done.
I guess a few years ago, we talked, and then I ended up here, and then he ended up here. I didn't know he was here. I didn't, like, it wasn't anything like that. And
Apparently, Charlene and Jason knew each other before prison and messed around before they both ended up here. This led to them joking around with each other here, but nothing else. Or at least, that's what she claims.
Or that's her
In
story.
reality, the cops have recorded phone calls from inside the prison that tell a completely different story.
So what about some of these phone conversations?
No, not here or the phone. I thought.
No,
you were
I just
talking
mean
about phone.
conversations y'all are having on the phone.
No.
Since he's been in here.
Like sexual?
Bro, they just said they have the recordings of your phone calls. Like, you're done, bro. And she's like, no, what, in here? No, what?
Well, I'm not saying having phone sex, talking about sexual acts. From what I'm listening to on the calls, I take it as that you've given him oral sex at some point, is what
No.
I gather from these calls.
The immaculate
that
top.
was, like, in the world, but we never dated. We just.
Okay. What kind of conversations have you had with him since you started working here and he's been in the jail?
I don't know, just talking about what would happen after he got out.
And then the jail call recordings, have you been talking to him like while you're at home? Like he calls you from the jail while you're at home, or? Okay.
Just 15 minutes into this interrogation, Charlene's original story is seeming less and less like the truth. She's been caught in multiple lies, admitted to having sexual relations with Jason in the past, and calling him regularly from her own home.
Oh, God.
This is highly irregular behavior for a prison officer, and it doesn't take a genius to realize something deeper may be going on. But the detective has some more questions pertaining to some more physical evidence.
I haven't listened to this, but apparently there may be some talk in the calls about like photographs. Have you given him any photographs?
I gave him a photograph of his mom, which he had asked for, and of his dog, Jax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you given him?
Even that, isn't that like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, can she do that? I understand it's a photo of his mom and his dogs, but even that is kind of OD, right? I don't think she's allowed to do that.
Any photographs of you?
No, because.
So one of the things we're going to be doing
Like, how do I? There we go.
is like looking at cameras and stuff too. Has there been any times where y'all were alone? Or you go out of camera view or anything like that? Anything that's going to look suspicious that way?
I don't think so.
It's important to remember that Charlene has worked at this prison for a while now, and as such will know all the ins and outs of everything such as security camera blind spots and patrol officer schedules. You'd think that with all this knowledge, it'd be easy to hide a relationship with an inmate. But it seems that she forgot about a few vital pieces of information. Not least the facts that all phone calls placed from the prison are recorded. But thanks to the detectives, she's about to be reminded of this fact in a devastating way.
Hey, baby.
Got that.
Baby, guess what?
Playing this shit out loud in 4K is crazy, bro. This is insane, bro. She would have been better off pleading the fifth and just not saying anything. Like, damn, bro. Damn. In 4K, bro.
Okay.
I just won the blackjack game.
Yay.
I just won $30.
I got a lot of stuff to clean and get rid of before you come home. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you. I was trying to make you think I have all these secret things.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What?
Chad, this ain't even Riz. Like, what are we talking about?
What?
What? What do you mean?
I don't know. You probably got this weird sex swing hanging from the ceiling. Kenneth probably thinks it's a swing set.
Oh, if I had that
okay,
sex
okay.
swing, you better believe I'd leave that sucker up for you.
Would you really?
You're done.
Hell yeah.
You're done.
You'll let me put you in it?
Yeah.
With a gag ball and everything?
You're fucked.
Yeah, babe.
Listening to your own voice can be bad enough for some people, but listening to your own sexual phone calls in silence with two detectives in the room as you realize you've just been caught red-handed has got to be worse than any prison sentence there is. However, with the language they've used so far, there's no evidence that the pair have actually engaged in any sexual acts. But that changes quickly as Jason begins to directly incriminate Charlene on the call.
Yikes.
I just want you to look at me sometimes and be like, damn, my woman's fine.
Fine as wine.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a live ass fucking head game. Oh my god.
Eh.
What I find really crazy about all of this is he has to be like, unless this is one of them prisons where the niggas get the phones and shit, because I still don't know how they doing that. But he got to be up against the wall talking about some, yeah, you got some shit, that head game, oh my god, type shit. And the nigga behind him talking about, yo, hurry up. Like, yo, I'm talking to my girl. Yeah, nah, that shit crazy though. Haha, you gonna let me put you in it? Type shit. Like, he just, you feel me? Nah, shit crazy though. She's fucked.
It wasn't my best moments. I was just trying to get it done.
Meh. Are you in bed?
Don't even get me thinking about that because it makes me so horny. Like, just going back and thinking about
Yeah.
that.
It gets you horny?
Oh, yeah. You felt me. I was like soaking through my clothes. Get very horny very easy. I always want to have
Not
sex.
good.
Like, that's not even.
Not good.
I mean, I feel like I just like look at someone. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. No, like, of course, like, I only get horny for you.
You can't see.
This shit is gross too. Like this shit is gross too. Damn. Now I would be able to appreciate it if they was really talking some shit. I'd be like, damn, bro, fuck. But no, this is bad, bro. Is this how adults flirt? Is this what y'all do, bro? Yeah, just it gets me so horny. Like, it is.
How that sounds from like my point of view, more, like a more recent thing than 3 years ago. No.
The audacity she has to say no after hearing that phone call is truly remarkable. But to her credit, she's not going down easily. The detectives try asking her if she thinks Jason would cover for her, and she still doesn't break, sticking to her story that everything that happened outside of prison. Technically, this story could still be true with this phone call, but it definitely is odd for the couple to be recounting events from over 3 years ago in such detail, especially when earlier she struggled to remember any details about their relationship.
You talk about how profound this was, like just giving him this blowjob was, but you like don't remember anything about it. It's like telling me something, but you're having trouble coming up with details about it. You know what I mean? Like if it's that
I
profound.
mean, I gave him a blowjob. How do you describe a blowjob? I mean, is that
Well,
what
I'm
you
not
want
want
me
to
to
know
do?
like about the blowjob. I'm just so if
She doing that shit though. She got them mind games down pat, bro. That was cool. I like that. I like that. She tried to finesse him a little bit. She's like, "What, you freak ass nigga? You want to hear how wet my fucking? What do you want to hear, bro? You want to hear that it was sloppy? I gave him the 2 fist wrist blaster. You feel me? Like, damn, nigga, you want details? Go to X videos if you want details, head ass.
this is a
He just said
factual thing that happened 3 years ago, I feel like you would kind of remember some stuff about it. Like I
Yeah,
feel
I
like,
mean, like we sat in the car, you know.
like when I asked you who was there, him of course, like when y'all met or whatever, and then when I asked like who else, you said it was like a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
But like you can remember one
I mean, I
chick's
was with
name
my
after
friend
you
Chris.
think about it for 30 seconds. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's
I was-
not making sense to me.
You seem to have blanks in your memory when we get to certain details, but you remember being groped in the blowjob from 3 years ago. I find that hard to believe. Okay? This is your one chance to be honest with us.
Yeah.
Once we get up and walk out and we're done, we're done. Have y'all had any inappropriate contact, whether it's groping, blowjobs, vaginal, anal sex, anything, hand jobs? Yes, I am being vulgar to get a point across.
Yeah, no, it's not. None of that.
Just as the detectives say, things really aren't adding up. Yet she's still sticking to her story.
Oh,
Or at
God.
least she was, before a switch flipped and she said this.
I mean, what is it?
I might have given him a blowjob in the back part of the
I would have let them find out about that one. I ain't gonna lie, because it's pretty hard to prove, especially a nigga that's already in jail. Like, a nigga's already in jail. What does he have to snitch on you for? To be honest, like, if I'm already in jail, like, what am I snitching for? And then if they approach him about it, right, and they try to interrogate him about it, he can't get any more time for having sex with a police officer. Like, that's not against the law on his part. You know, she's the only one that can be reprimanded for that. So he's probably gonna stay sturdy, 10 toes down. You feel me? If I was him, I'm just not even speaking for real. So she could sell whatever story she want. The only proof that they can really get is from the phone calls and from him and the cameras, obviously. But I mean, hey, you know.
In back part of decoy? Okay. How long ago was that?
I don't know. a few months ago.
The
Yeah,
secret's
damn.
out, and Charlene has confessed. But this matter is more complex than it may seem. In cases of officer-inmate relations, the main question that arises is the issue of consent. Given that Jason and Charlene knew each other prior to being in prison, it's not wrong to assume that consent went both ways in this interaction. However, in these cases, that's actually completely irrelevant. According to a 2005 report, federal law criminalizes all sexual relations and contact between prison staff and inmates, and that all sexual relations between staff and inmates are considered abuse, even if the act would have been considered consensual if it occurred outside of a prison. This is because of the huge amount of inmate abuse that was observed in prisons. In 1996, it was estimated that between 12 and 14% of all prison inmates had been sexually assaulted, and the officers were rarely punished. So to prevent this, a zero-tolerance policy was introduced to try and prevent abuse towards inmates. A policy, it seems, that Charlene completely ignored.
I'm gonna ask, but I feel like I know the answer. I'm losing my job.
So that's
Nigga, you're going to jail. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, sorry.
that's not really up to me. Internal Affairs is aware. Investigation is separate from ours because it's two totally different things. So
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, nothing hurts more than hearing, well, that's not really up to us. That shit hit different, cuz you know the motherfuckers that's just gonna hear about this do not give a fuck. You're cooked. Just know. Just know if you hear that, you're done.
What kind of charges?
I can't really say.
would, like,
So it's illegal to have sexual contact with an inmate as an employee. So I said the ball kind of be in their court, but I'll let you know as soon as I hear something.
I mean, should I go to jail?
That's up to the DA's office.
As it turns out, Charlene would lose her job, and the only time she'd ever be allowed back in jail would be for the 100 days that she'd be made to serve after being found guilty of sexual activity with a person in custody.
Shit. 100 days is crazy for some head.
People in this community is haunted.
Chat, 100 days for some head is ridiculous. But man, that's the video. If you like the video, man, like the video. If you like the vibe, subscribe, and I'm gonna fuck with y'all next time. Nah, shit crazy though. She's fucked.